I could not find an aftermarket shock absorber anywhere for this car. My dad would have quite happily have set fire to my E36. It's past its MOT. Hi guys, I'm back and the BMW is back too. That's right, we finally got my BMW E36 through its MOT that it recently failed. I've been without a car for 3 weeks. My dad's been working tirelessly on my BMW E36 for all that time. I've been without a car. My fiance Martin's been chauffeuring me around because I've been without a car. I've had to take temporary insurance out on one of Martin's cars just so I could go and get to and from work, and that was costly. But I'm pleased to say the BMW is back with a whole new look because we had to go with plan B to get it through its MOT. But it's worked. The car's here looking really, really sick. It's Halloween evening. We're in the well-lit underground car park to film this video to you late on a Sunday evening. Let's talk about the car and let's show you what it looks like now. So when I say we had to go to plan B, we sort of had to cheat to get it through its MOT. So my dad did all the welding, he's done the corroded brake pipes. I could not find an aftermarket shock absorber anywhere for this car. It required one because it failed on a shock absorber on its MOT. I could not get one. My only option was, if I wanted a stock shock absorber, was probably to go to BMW, which they would have cost me a few £100 for, just for one shock. So my next idea was, well, let's get this car lowered. Let's get it on coilover, so that way you're getting 4 new shocks for the price of what would have cost me for one genuine BMW shock. So ever since I've had the wheels on the car, the plan was to always lower it in the future. That wasn't meant to be the near future or immediately, but it looks like we've had to do that just to get the car through its MOT. So like I say, the welding's been done and the brake pipes have been done. And now we've had to sort of accidentally lower the car just to literally get it through its MOT. But obviously the car is staying lowered. The car is lowered now. It's really, really low. It's on cheap eBay coilovers, but it's done the job. It's past its MOT. And the only advisory this time round on the MOT, because my dad did the advisory welding and the welding it failed on, the only advisory this time was a little leak from the power steering pump. So on the MOT history, it's got fail, which is really bad. Then all of a sudden it's passed with a little minor leak, so that's really good. The car is still a work in progress. My dad would have quite happily have set fire to my E36 on numerous times in the time that this car has been at my parents' house on my dad's hydraulic ramp. My dad has a short temper at the best of times, but he was really losing his temper with this BMW. I have also filmed a little diaries behind the scene video of us getting this car ready for its MOT. It's just clips I've filmed on the behind the scenes of us, like I say, preparing this car. And yeah, my dad got angry with this car quite a lot as nothing was going to plan, nothing was going straight forward. And even though the car's got an MOT and it's on the road, it's here now, it's still a work in progress. But anyway, let's show you the car, and please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So here she is, the E36 is back and she's on coilovers looking low. So here we have it then, guys. She's currently sitting on FK Racing coilovers and eBay special. I did kind of look into what the best sort of coilovers for my budget, and like I said, the whole coilover set would have probably cost me cheaper than one OEM shock absorber, which is what this car needed. But yeah, I thought I'd go for a coilover kit, giving the car 4 new shock absorbers instead. So this was the side where the shock absorber, the OEM one, had failed on the driver's side. Also, I'm not going to get underneath the car because I can't, but under here was where the welding took place. There was a hole in the floor and my dad cut the hole out and put in a metal solid. You'll see where that hole is, basically a rust around that hole in the arch there. That was an advisory, but while my dad had the car, he thought he'd just do a repair anyway. So again, he's cut out the hole and in went some new fresh metal. So that surface rust is still there, but we'll tackle that at another date. So this is literally going to be a short video because it's actually Halloween evening, like I've already said, and this eerily quiet car park is making a hell of a lot of noises. It's really starting to freak me out. Quite fitting for Halloween evening. So yeah, just wanted to say, basically, the car passed its MOT. Big love So scary. It's just the windows, okay. So a massive thank you to my dad, otherwise this car would not be back on the road. Like I said, this was not an easy process. We had the parts, but we needed another part to fit the other parts, and it's just been an absolute nightmare getting this car back on the road. But finally the BMW is back in my ownership on the road, and yeah, it's been a long time about this thing, that's for sure. The car also ended up going to my place of work for its MOT second time round. However, ever since that car basically passed, I actually had to go home ill because I come over with a horrible virus, and thank goodness it wasn't COVID, because I panic at the best of times. So I've actually been ill. So all the time this car's been ready to drive, I've literally been sat up at home just feeling really ill. So yeah, feeling better now. I can now start experiencing the car. Like I say, it's still work in progress. There's still faults in this car because obviously it's an old 1992 car. I think the coilovers are sort of making some clunking noises, hopefully just driving the car more. Maybe everything will start to bed in and set in. But yeah, my car wouldn't be back on the road if it wasn't for my dad and my pockets and some money from me, obviously. But yeah, she's back, she's lowered. Let me know in the comments below what you think of her new look. Yeah, she just looks, yeah, the car just looks amazing now with the wheels and the fact that it's lowered. And I had my first bottom out incident earlier as well in a little car park, so that was scary, and I don't want that to happen again. The car nearly got wedged and I nearly got stuck. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm interested to hear your opinions. This is the reason I sold the Celica, to get my #1 baby back on the road, and she looks so good. I never thought she'd be lowered this quick, this soon, but yeah, we had to lower her just to get her through the MOT. Basically, it was the only option. If you've liked this video, give it a like, and I'll see you in another video, obviously another BMW video. I'll see you later, but we're back, baby, and we're back with a bang. See you in another one.